Justice for George Floyd. So I made a previous video talking about a lot, talking about not only the situation of black people in America, but also what to do about the situation of black people, of being black in America. In this video, I'm going to be talking about I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going on where I left off last time. So I mentioned that we need to not protest and do the same things that we've been doing every time one of us are killed by an evil white person. Okay. So, and I'm all right, like leave that there. All right, that's not going nowhere. But I say that to say this: there's nothing wrong with protesting, because like I said before, we are peaceful people. We want to keep everything as peaceful as possible, right? So think of it like this: let the protesters be our cheerleaders, because at this point, I'm starting to understand more and more about masculine and feminine energy. Okay. Now this protesting shit, this not taking action, is very passive shit that we've been doing. It's kind of like feminine energy. So at the same time, while that's fine, because I believe in balance, the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine, and the dark and the light, it's time for the masculine energy to step up and become more of the player. So we have the cheerleaders and we have the players. We have passive shit, we have the more aggressive shit. Now I'm making this shit, I'm breaking it down to a science, all right? So if you want to start to progress, right? If you want to make progression, and you see all the passive shit is not helping you progress, maybe it makes sense to add more of the aggressive shit. Okay? So yes, because this is it's happening on a deeper level than I think a lot of us realize. It's literally a spiritual battle. It's spiritual, so it matters, and I think that's why it's affected me, because it's been happening. Okay, how can I explain this? I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to put this in words. It's something that I just see with my third eye. Oh, this is kind of advanced in the motherfucker. So let me show you. So we live. Okay, I'm gonna just try to make it. So let's think that let's pretend that we live in a video game like Grand Theft Auto, right? Let's pretend that the world that we in is just like a video game, okay? But it's important. It's real. It's like an important video game. It's one that actually kind of matters, okay? So like, what I mean is, like, if you cut yourself right now, you're gonna actually feel that pain, okay? But with that being said, it's not literally real, okay? But it's the game that every soul that ever lived will have to play. And they're gonna feel that it's real, because like I said, they can feel the pain, they can feel the emotions and stuff like that. So it's real to them. And as black people, we have, it's like the, like think of the white people who've been like, I shouldn't say that. Not the white people, okay? Like, I'm telling you, see, my mind is influenced by all of this shit. It's not the white people. But think of like the evil forces have been like playing, the evil forces have been like playing with cheat codes and shit and keeping a lot of black people down, and like just really just like having a field day and not playing fair. And that's how I see what's happening and what's been happening in real life for hundreds and hundreds of years. All right. So in order for us to make the game more fair, we have to do different things. And again, it's not that this, what I'm going to refer to as the matrix, is not that it's like the end all be all. It's not, but it's very important, because our children would also have to play this game. Our ancestors played this game, and we see what has been happening to them. And you playing the game right now, and how do you feel about being black right now? You know what I'm saying? You feel like it's not fair and shit, I'm sure. So, at this video, I'm kind of trying to show y'all what it's like to kind of be awakened to that the world is not real and what we think it is and what we've been taught it is, and how our mind has been infected. Like how you seen me say white people. It's not about white people. It's just a lot of people who's doing this shit just happen to be white. But I'm pretty sure you know some nice white people that's actually nice, and probably more nice than a lot of black people. So it's not like that. They understand how to influence the mind. They understand human psychology. They understand how to do certain big shit, traumatic shit, and they understand that people will get over it. They understand human being habits and shit. So it's like they can all they got the shit down to a science, okay? So imagine that they just know more than you do, because they do. So you have to literally, and when I say wake up, I'm not saying on some trendy shit. Like, you have to become enlightened, okay? You have to actually know. You have to connect with your higher consciousness. You have to connect with God in order to see shit from a different perspective, okay? It's not like, man, and this, it's probably ain't really nothing that you can do about it. It's gonna happen on its own, but you have to have the desire to do that. You have to start asking questions, right? This is how it happened to me. You got to start questioning everything, and you got to just be curious. If you're not internally curious, it's probably not gonna happen, right? If you just still want to like listen to music and get your eyelashes did and get like something, like if you want to do like that type of low vibrational shit, then it's not gonna happen no time soon. But hopefully something will move you emotionally when you see shit like what happened to George Floyd. Or if you just experience certain shit in your life, you not feel like you can progress, or like, because a lot of times it happens from you being depressed. That's how it happens to me. I'm like, man, what the fuck? It got to be more to life. And not only that I seen that there is more to life, I started to see a lot more stuff. So I don't need to keep this video too long. I hope you got something from it, right? I didn't really have a purpose. I just feel like I needed to talk more on the subject. But yeah, so this is life is not a joke. Like, I'm saying it's a video game, but it's not a joke, because it's something that we all have to experience. And God ain't put us here for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a serious and important, what I'm saying is a video game, so you can understand that it's not the end all be all, because we are spiritual beings having a human being experience. Okay, so don't think you just gonna be dead after you leave Earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gonna happen after you leave Earth, but I just know that you are not just your body. I know that, okay? So we need to like just make it better for the future. That's it. And that's what it's always been about. It's always been about making it better for the future. And that's probably what the evil people are doing. They just trying to somehow make their future better, and probably just keeping us down for the betterment of themselves. You know what I'm saying? As a black people, like I said before, though, I just think that we more peaceful, and we would like it to be peaceful for everybody. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be good for every single soul who comes and experience life. But we got to do what we got to do for ourselves, so that us and our own people can experience life. Like Jesus said. It's like, again, I'm not Christian, but you know what I'm saying? Like Jesus said, I came for you to have life, and for you to have it more abundantly. Like, and not have to deal with the bullshit. All right? So, and a lot more, there's nothing wrong with Christian. Like, man, it's a lot of stuff in the Bible. It's a lot of stuff that Jesus said. If he's real or not, I don't, it's not about that. But a lot of like the parables and principles, they are legit, and they feel good, and it's just good to apply to your life. As simple as that. You can take it how you want. But like I said, I'm gonna stop talking. I said I ain't gonna keep this video long. I hope you got something out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like random or whatever, but I want to keep talking about it because it needs to be talked about. And I want to actually start to express myself about some of this real life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't really do that, especially not on video. So, okay, that being said, I'm King C's. I'm going to let y'all go. Take that, think about it, let it marinate, and apply it to your life. Peace.